All right. Mezco 1/12 Wolverine effect parts. If you guys who are into 6-inch Wolverine figures are not aware, the Mezco 1/12 Wolverine claw effect pieces are available from certain second-hand sellers on eBay. I highly recommend getting these if you have any type of Marvel Legends Wolverine, CT Toys Wolverine, Mafex, anything like that, as well as Sabertooth. Let me show you a little bit of modification that you could do to make these more secure and to fit more. First thing I'm going to say is these holes that they put in there are very small. I don't know. I've never had the Mezco 1/12 Wolverine in hand, so I don't know how small his claws are, but it seems like they're smaller even than the Mafex claws, and they're straight, which is his are curved. So all you need is a little bit of sticky tack to make these really work, and you might have to do a little bit of drilling. You do have to do drilling if you want to mod it to fit Sabertooth. So here we have the Apocalypse Wave Marvel Legends Wolverine doing his Weapon X attack like you've seen in Mortal Kombat, in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, or Marvel vs. Capcom. All I did was put him on a stand and put some sticky tack behind that and press it to his chest. And there you have a nice display for that Wolverine. Here's a kit bash that I made that I'm not done painting yet. You can see his shoulders are a different color than the rest. I know a lot of you guys have done this already with this body. This is the Brood body, I believe, with the belt from another one I had previously, and swapped out the arms. There's so many like swapped parts here, like to make a decent brown suit Marvel Legends Wolverine. But the head is from the old retro version. Anyways, this also, I had to use some sticky tack because these are the claws and gauntlets from the Weapon X version, which has thicker claws. So I used a little bit of sticky tack behind here to hold it on, and he's just holding on by 2 claws and the other one's below. But you don't see these sticky tacks from, from the front. The Sabertooth, so these are actually his fingers are dug into this effect piece. I had to use a router bit with the Dremel to do it. And I use this router bit here, and you just kind of gauge where his claw needs to go in to make it straight. Because what I was trying to get was like a, to get these effect strings to go straight in line with his forearm so that it will look good. I picked this piece because it has like spikes on it. It seems like it's shorter range. It's more vicious. To me, this looks more like a Sabertooth effect piece than it does a Wolverine effect piece, so that's why I made it for him. Gotta pull this out with one hand here. I'm making this on the fly. So his middle claw and his third claw are dug in there, and you can see I drilled pretty deep holes into there, but you could play around with the placement of it. In fact, I forgot, did I have it on his, you could either put it on the first 2 claws or the second 2 claws and make it look like that. I know he has 4 claws and this is only 3, but you're not going to notice unless you really take a close look at it. And here's the CT Toys Wolverine one. I had to play around with this a little bit to get it to fit. His claws, they seem fragile, and I do not want to break the plastic, but I did use sticky tack. I drilled out the holes here a little bit, and in fact, let me give you a fair warning. If you're using these fine drill bits, this is a hand drill. I used a hand drill for this. This plastic is super rigid and hard and strong. If you use one of these bits, you could see I broke it off. You could very easily break it off in there if you are too aggressive or try to do it too fast, like I did for this video, just to put this little quick figure set together. I ended up breaking it off because I was in a hurry to get it done. But luckily, looks like there might still be a little bit in there. Still letting that, you see a little bit of drill bit in there, but I ended up drilling right next to it and then sticking some sticky tack in there. I pulled a little bit out. I was able to pull some out and rescue it. In fact, I might have to go in there and see if there's any more pieces and pull it out. But as long as you have a little bit of sticky tack, you can make any of these holes work. But you do have to widen them out to get on his claws. Just a quick thing about this. This head from the vintage or retro carded version of Wolverine is awesome, but the head cavity is way too small and it ends up sitting way too high on his head, which that's why this Wolverine figure is not good, because that head and the neck just looks wrong. His shoulders are way low. You can drill this out. I did, but what I have to do is get in there with some actual green stuff and make it snug, because right now it's too wide. It just barely sits on there. I got little jobs like this running along, but it's so busy with everything as a 47-year-old guy with a family and a full-time job and another part-time job selling on eBay. I really have to make a huge effort to put out a video. So here's the little video I can manage to put together this afternoon. I have a lot of little projects that I'm working on, and for example, here's another little tip. So this is the awesome Anubis figure from Four Horsemen. The belt piece that came with him is this one. This is from the LOL OMG doll Cleopatra, but to me it looks like a much more high quality belt piece. In the back it needs to be tightened. I need to clamp that together and put a wire through there to hold it. But that's one upgrade you can do with a small accessory custom upgrade. A lot of little jobs like that I'm working on. So I don't want to get into all of them. I just wanted to leave you with that. Real quick, easy accessories that you could add on to your 6-inch Wolverine is the Mezco 1/12 effect pieces. I really recommend them before they sell out and they're not available. I got this whole set from the reseller for $20 shipped, which is a pretty good deal. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to.